Hello students, how are you? Good morning, hope you all are fine. And this is our first English class and I hope you enjoyed the class. Today we are going to study our textbook Hornbill poem number 1, that is a photograph written by Shirley Tolson. Now we are going to learn about the poet. Poet was born on 28th of May 1924 in UK. She died on 15th May 2014. See students, almost 94 year lady. Okay, Shirley has been written so many books on social history of the courtyard side. She has started writing since 1974. Okay, and her famous book collection of poem was Shadow in a Orchid. Okay, that is a collection of poem. Okay, now students, we are going to do hard words. So students, we are going to do some hard words so that we can understand poem in a better way. Paddling means walking in a shallow waters. Cardboard here means a photograph. Snapshot means a photo that clicked very quickly. Transient means mortal, that things which can die. Re means mocking humor, and silence means quietness everywhere. Okay, so these are some keywords that will help you to understand the poem better, and with the help of these keywords you can write your answer in a beautiful manner. Okay students, so students, stanza 1, in that stanza we have 9 lines, so I am going to read the stanza 1. See, the cardboard show me how it was when the two girls cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hand, and she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. All three stood still to smile through their hair at the uncle with the camera, a sweet face, my mother's that was before I was born. And the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. Okay students, now in this the poet wants to tell that looking at the old photographs recalls. Okay, now students, first tell me, what do you understand the word photograph? What it means for you? Photograph is the memory that we can collect and store it for the years and years and years. It may be good, bad, or anything. Okay, so here also the poet is talking about the photographs that was taken by her mother when she was an young girl, and when the poet was not yet born. Okay, and she was talking about her mother when she was 12 years or 13 years old. Okay, so now I am going to explain. The poet, looking at the old photographs, recalls an old memory of her mother when she was enjoying a beach with two sisters. She was around 12. Her cousins were holding her mother's hand, and were smiling when her mother's uncle was clicking their photographs. Okay students, it was a windy day as their hair were falling on their faces. Her mother looked sweet and the poet was not yet born. The unchangeable sea was the mortal feet of her mother. Means here poet wants to explain the past memory with that photo they have taken, but our transit feet can change the shape and someday we can die, but the sea, the nature that the author was meant to tell, is the sea that appears same, less change. Years and years and years passed, but the sea has not changed much. Okay, students. Now moving ahead with the poem, students, means that the second stanza, some 20-30 years later, she'd laugh at the snapshot. Betty and Dolly, she is the say, and look how they dressed us for the beach. The sea holiday was her past, mine is her laughter, but Ray with the labored s of loss. Okay, in this stranger students, now poet want to try to explain that now around when her mother age in the middle age. Okay, now what happened, now around 20-30 years later, the poet's mother when looked at the same photograph after, before only I told you students ke photograph is one type of memories. Okay, after a year or couple of years, when we look to the photos and we are in the ocean of memories. Okay, good memories or dark memories or any type of memories, but we all went to the ocean of memories. Okay, students, so her mother is also felt the same thing after 20 or 30 years back, when poet's mother looked at some photograph again, told the poet looked at Betty and Dolly, and when after 20 or 30 years back, poet mother looking at the pictures, and she said, look at this two cousins of my, Betty and Dolly, how they dressed up and what kind of dress they are wearing on the beach side. Because nowadays if we are going for a beach, we wear some other type of costumes. Okay, we have some beach dresses, but before so many years they don't have any type of special types of dress. Okay, so she even commented on the way they were dressed. Okay, the sea holiday was the poet's mother best pastime activity, but the poet best pastime activity was to look at her mother's laughter. When her mother was looking to the photos and she was remembered her beach time memories, that was the past memories for her, and she was recollecting all her memories and she was laughing like anything. But for poet, what poet laughter is, she was watching her mother, she was enjoying the photo very much. Okay, that was a good activity for the poet. Okay, the best time for the poet to look at her mother with her past memories. Okay, and she was enjoying the past memories very much. Okay, students, now both are disappointed with the loss, as the poet's mother missed the beach holiday and the poet misses her mother's, she is no more. Now both miss each other. Now poet misses his mother because poet mother has no more now, and her mother misses the time what she has spent beautifully in her childhood days. Okay, now both the time has passed. Okay, student, that the childhood in first stanza poet want to explain about the childhood, and in the second stanza poet is telling about the middle age. Okay, So students, moving ahead with the third stanza, that is the concept of death. In this stanza, now she has been dead nearly as many years as that girl lived, and of these circumstances there is nothing to say at all. It silences. Okay. Now in this last stanza, poet wants to explain that the poet mother is dead around so many years ago, and this was the age of the girl in this the photograph. Means the poet mother has passed away at mostly 12 years ago, and this was the photograph that shows the poet is further unable to comment on the situation, and now she has gone into the depth of everything. She missed her mother, and in the emotionally touched, though now she cannot able to say anything, because see, the poet miss her mother very much, and but we cannot overcome with the death, or we cannot fight with the death. So that is a natural thing, so we have to accept that. And with that note, the poet can't say anything, and the silence in the photograph silence the poet also. Okay. Now students, with this we end up with the poem A Photograph, and will have to do students with the poetic device, but that will do in the next class, or I will put the poetic devices in the WhatsApp group, so you please check it and start writing keywords. See students, I have my own way of checking the CWs. Okay, you have to write the poem with the explanation, hard words, poetic device, and question answers. Okay, this pattern you have to follow every time. I am not going to tell again and again, so you have to follow this pattern again and again. As you all know, your internal marks should be counted for the final exam, so you have to be very particular while completing your notes. Okay students, goodbye for the day. I hope you understand the poem very well. If you don't understand, or if you have any type of doubts, please inbox me anytime. Okay, bye.